US road trip round one was awesome. Arizona is just such a beautiful state. I'm excited now because we've had a couple days to relax here in Phoenix and we're back on the road again, headed to California. These Arizona sunsets, actually California sunsets, desert sunsets in general are just unreal. We're on our way to San Francisco, as I mentioned. We're just gonna sleep somewhere on the way, maybe like Fresno tonight. And then we've got something really exciting tomorrow, or exciting for me anyway. I don't know how exciting it's gonna be for you guys, but I'm going somewhere cool tomorrow and this vlog's carrying on. So stay tuned. We'll continue the drive into San Francisco tomorrow and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Two days driving and we've made it, not to San Francisco, but just before San Francisco. And we're in like a pretty iconic place. And we're gonna have lunch at said iconic place. And I'm way more excited about it than I should be. We're at Facebook! Kind of crazy, but one of the guys, an engineer that works at Facebook, sent me a message, an email saying that he saw that we were coming to San Francisco and invited Jody and I to come check out Facebook headquarters. I'm way more excited than I should be, but this is Facebook headquarters right behind us. We're invited for lunch, so we're gonna go get some lunch at Facebook headquarters before going into San Francisco and hopefully shooting some photography tonight. This is exciting. Aveline here found me via email and invited me here to Facebook. We're right in the middle of Facebook headquarters and it feels like we're in our own little city. I mean, look at this place. It's just, it's insane. It completely confuses me. As a person who's never worked in an office before, this kind of makes me feel like I could probably do the office life. Especially, I mean, it's just, it's boggling my mind. Restaurants, cafes, and they say that as a part of their package, when they work at Facebook, they eat for free at all these places. And I was mentioning that I'd probably get like really fat if I worked here, but we're gonna grab some lunch. Dessert. So now that we stuffed our face with brisket, I've got dessert here. I would get so fat working at this office. So I don't know what the plan is. I think we're just gonna wander around and try to check out some of the spots. This is kind of like sightseeing.
It's a little city here, man.
Yeah, it is like a little city. Like, I think that if people could come in here, if tourists could come in here, there's lots of like Instagrammable spots. It's actually like a really cool vibe. I think they should sell tickets. If Facebook ever gets poor, they could just turn this into a tourist town. Place is crazy. Every restaurant you can imagine, and then there's even stuff like a barber. They have their own barber. There's an arcade here. You get bored, you want to go play arcade games. There's literally everything here. So I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of fun. Way more fun than I expected to do. When you get an invite to go to somewhere like Facebook, you just take it up. As I mentioned, I was never the type to ever want an office job, corporate job. But I think if corporate offices looked more like this when I was back in school, I probably might have considered it a little bit. Looks like a cool place to work. And now I'm gonna go find my cool place to work, which, no offense to Facebook, is way cooler than the Facebook offices. I'm gonna go take pictures with the tripod at Fisherman's Wharf, if we can beat the traffic and get there in time for sunset. We made it to San Francisco. Our hotel's like maybe a 25-30 minute walk from Fisherman's Wharf, but we decided we weren't gonna go all the way to Fisherman's Wharf. Instead, we're gonna go to a place that's called the Wave Organ. I think it's just an easier walk, and we've got 3 days here, so lots of time to shoot other locations. It's gonna be a lot of Golden Gate Bridge photography coming up. Gonna try to like explore some new angles. I've shot a lot of different spots here in San Francisco already, so kind of about trying to find something different, something unique. And I've never shot at the Wave Organ, so that's where we're going. So we basically made it to location. The Wave Organ is just down that way. Golden Gate Bridge is back that way. How cool is the Golden Gate Bridge? No matter how many times I see it, it's just such a cool location to shoot. And I'm not sure I'm gonna shoot it tonight, to be honest. The light back that way looks okay, but it's backlit and you're not really seeing any color on the Golden Gate Bridge. So stay tuned to the channel over the next couple days, subscribe to the channel over the next couple days, and forever, hopefully. And over the next couple days, I'm gonna shoot a couple locations for sure. Definitely Marin Headlands, definitely Baker Beach, and those are 2 really cool locations to shoot the Golden Gate Bridge. So right now, instead, we're gonna walk to the Wave Organ. There's some really nice light hitting like downtown San Francisco that way. Alcatraz Island, the prison's that way. And there's lots to shoot here. So, gonna forget about the Golden Gate Bridge for a couple minutes and shoot something else. So sometimes in photography, and sorry it's windy, sometimes in photography, you just don't see anything you want to shoot. And that's not to say there's not stuff to shoot. I could photograph Alcatraz back that way, there's nice light on it. I could photograph the Golden Gate Bridge with a long lens, and that's probably a decent shot. I could probably even photograph downtown, which is back that way. But nothing's like striking my creative bone, I guess. And maybe I'm tired after the long drive, or I don't know. But in times like this, the way I always cure this, and I said this in Antelope Canyon, the way I cure this is I just put on a lens. Any lens, 70 to 200, 16 to 35, no matter what lens you put on your camera, as soon as you throw on your camera, you stick on the live view and you just pan through the world, and you can find compositions. And I find that every time I'm in this exact situation where I'm just not feeling it, I start feeling it as soon as I see the world through my lens. So I'm not feeling it, but I'm gonna put my camera on my tripod, look at the world through the lens, and I'll find something. I'm just shooting this on my phone because I'm down shooting and the camera's up there, but I'm just down here on the water and I just got hammered by a massive wave right up to like there. Basically up to my knees. But luckily I'm wearing skinny jeans and it kind of protected me from the water really getting me. So note to you guys, wear skinny jeans. Protect yourself from the cold, wet climates of San Francisco. So I'm struggling, and one of the hardest things about this is I've got all these really cool, iconic locations around me, and I want to shoot them. But actually, the coolest shot, I've got the tripod down there on the rocks, and I'm just shooting a simple long exposure with the water moving through the rocks and this nice blue in the sky, and it's actually coming out really nice. So even though I'm not getting the iconic shots tonight, I'm getting something. No matter where you are, there's always a shot. So full disclosure, I'm tired. I don't know, it just hit me right before we came out shooting. I just got really tired. I think the 10 hours of driving yesterday kind of hammered me, but it's still such a beautiful place and such a really cool place to have the Golden Gate Bridge like that right behind you, and to have this as my job. As much as seeing Facebook headquarters was cool and seeing how that office space is so cool, I would not trade this office for anything in the world, even if I didn't get a single photo that I think I like today. Tomorrow though, I'm definitely gonna get photos I like. I guarantee that. I'll be up for sunrise somewhere, shooting the Golden Gate Bridge, exploring all day, sunset, Golden Gate Bridge again probably, so tomorrow should definitely be a photography day here on the channel. I hope to see you there. Peace.